I know that we normally try to make jokes here, but sometimes you got to cover a subject that no matter how much I try, I find humor in it. And, I can't find zero humor in this. We got to talk about Lonzo Ball. This thing is out of control. It's just so sad. First of all, Lonzo's not only a great player, but the Bulls haven't really recovered since he went down last season. I think they were number 1 in the East at one point, but he's also a good dude. He's a really good dude, beloved by his teammates. The Ball brothers are, by every account that I've heard of, totally good guys. How good was he with the Bulls? When the Bulls were playing with Lonzo Ball, they were the number 1 seed in the East. He was shooting 42% from 3. And even more important, the Bulls allowed 8.6 fewer points per game when compared to when he was off the court. That was top 4% in the entire NBA. Defense never recovered since he left. So, I don't know if that makes the Lonzo Ball injury update more painful to hear, but it certainly, if you're the Bulls, doesn't make it any less painful. So they, officially, the Bulls, shut down Lonzo Ball for the season last week. Yeah, I don't think you're shocked. I'm not shocked. But it's kind of scary considering that we didn't see him play most of last year. Now we haven't seen him play this year. And it's pretty jarring to hear when the reason came out behind it. It's probably even more difficult to process. So just to recap the timeline, because it's weird and complicated, and it took a while. January 14th, Lonzo Ball tore his meniscus. Pretty simple. Pretty normal injury that we've seen in the NBA. Goes under the knife. Goes and gets arthroscopic surgery right after. Misses the rest of the season, which you could say some people do come back from meniscus tears with surgery. Some people don't. Not cause for concern yet. The timeline from being able to play following surgery sometimes can range from 4 to 6 months. So, okay. The dark clouds then begin to form. 8 months later, in September, Lonzo then has a second surgery. On the same knee, on the same tear. The Bulls said it would just be a few months. It was just a cleanup, which is obviously a lie. And they were looking at a January 2023 return date. But then January 28th came, and Billy Donovan let it slip that Lonzo Ball was nowhere near returning to the court. And in fact, it actually became known that Lonzo Ball was still in pain and wasn't even able to run yet. Wow. The Bulls released this statement. Despite making significant increases in strength and function over the past several months, Bulls guard Lonzo Ball continues to experience performance-limiting discomfort during participation in high-level basketball activities. Considering the time required to achieve the necessary level of fitness to return to play in the current stage of the NBA season, Ball will not return this season. The focus for him will be to continue to be on the resolution of his discomfort and a full return for the 2023-2024 season. So what's wrong? According to his dad, LeVar Ball, Lonzo has, quote, debris in a nerve. What's that mean? I don't actually know what that means. Is that like when you get dust in your eye? Because that stuff's really painful. Is that like the expanded dust in the eye scenario? The issue apparently is even more complicated because Tristan Thompson went on ESPN and reported that doctors have told Lonzo Ball that this is a unique injury that they have never seen before. So it was not just a meniscus tear. So when you apply unique to anything bad, it's always worse. It's never good to be like, this is such an interesting case. I've never seen this before. You have such a unique injury. No, those are things you do not want to hear. That means things are bad because they don't know how to fix you. If they've never seen something before, they don't know how to fix it. Let's be honest. Doctors are just like us. They're just people. They've never encountered this. They're probably not going to be able to help out. The latest is that Lonzo plans on receiving this is normal, platelet-rich plasma injection into the left knee. Kobe used to get that done in Germany all the time. They do it here now in the United States. Very painful, but also very helpful. He's going to put that in his left knee to minimize the pain that he's experiencing from a pair of operations that he had in 2022. Good news, he's already had those. Bad news, he's already had those. He knows the pain, but he's already had PRP in that same knee in 2018. I want to see Lonzo Ball back. He is so good. He was hitting his stride. He was finding his way. He was a real NBA player after all of the noise and smoke around the UCLA to Lakers sort of transition and the LeVar Ball drama. Medicine has made such incredible strides, right? Greg Oden, the former number 1 pick in the draft, his career was ended by microfractures, right? Which now in today's game, he would probably still be playing if those microfractures happened today, because as opposed to 15 years ago. Because the microfracture surgery Oden had was basically discarded because it was trash for better techniques after he had those. So the fact that this revolution in medicine can't seem to figure out how to help Lonzo Ball is pretty heartbreaking. And all we can do is hope that the recovery goes well, and when the season starts, he's there. But it's an update that I've been trying to give to the people, and we just haven't had time to get to it. But now you know. Hopefully, Lonzo Ball gets out there and is running the show in Chicago because, man, they need him.